MMA boxing talk here. This is a post-fight video for Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez. The debut of MMA in New York. The debut of the UFC in Madison Square Garden. Biggest event in UFC history. Best fight card on paper. And it lived up to the hype. Conor McGregor got a second round TKO victory over Eddie Alvarez. And at that moment, Conor McGregor made history. He became the first ever in UFC history, first simultaneous two-weight world champion. He's the champ of two divisions at once. Conor McGregor is not all talk. He's worth the price of admission, and he totally dominated and outclassed the underground king himself, Eddie Alvarez. Conor McGregor showed that he is for real and that he truly is not all talk. What a win. Where do we go from here? I've been saying, since day one, Khabib has not done enough to deserve a title shot. Tony Ferguson, best division in the UFC. He's on a 9-fight win streak. Tony Ferguson deserves a title shot. But Conor's taking a break. He's not going to be back till the spring, I'm guessing. So in the meantime, you take the two, hands down, the two best contenders are Khabib and Tony Ferguson. Have them square off, and the winner faces Conor McGregor. And that's what it is. It only makes sense. What a performance by Conor McGregor. I mean, what are the haters going to say now? What are the haters going to say now? It's funny how time changes. It was just 6-7 months ago, Conor McGregor lost to Nate Diaz back in March of 2016. And everyone said, Conor's not a real fighter. Conor's overrated. Conor sucks. Conor has terrible ground game. All these things. And he faces a guy in Eddie Alvarez, which is arguably his toughest matchup. Him, Nate Diaz, Chad Mendes. Those would be the three toughest matchups in Conor's career. And he made it look easy tonight. Conor McGregor stuffed all 3, 4, 5 takedown attempts Eddie tried. Conor stuffed them all. Wasn't even close to taking him down. Conor scored at least 3, if not 4, beautiful knockdowns. One was a slip. I mean, he just dominated. He looked phenomenal. This was Conor McGregor's first fight at 155 pounds since December of 2012 when he became the lightweight champion of Cage Warriors. He grabbed his second title. Almost 4 years later, he grabs his second UFC title. History is made. Conor McGregor's #1 goal since entering the UFC, Conor McGregor's #1 goal was to become a two-weight world champion. That was his goal. He accomplished it. He's the most active champion. Fights at 3 different divisions. Really 2. He really should never, ever leave 155. But Conor McGregor is the real deal. Haters are going to hate. He's the man. He is an instant legend. He already was a legend. Now he's the real fucking deal. It's crazy. Conor McGregor is worth the price of admission. He's not all hype. He's not all talk. He's the man. And he's a crazy Irish motherfucker. First ever Irish UFC fighter to win a title, to captivate the imagination of all the fans, even the haters. They gotta tune in. I'd like to see this, break pay-per-view records. The record up until this date, just a couple months back, 10 weeks ago when Conor McGregor beat Nate Diaz, 10 weeks ago exactly, he left that fight limping. and he wins tonight easily. He's the real deal. The hype is real. Hope you enjoyed the show. Conor McGregor, UFC History, two-weight world champion. Let's go. Who's next? In my opinion, the winner of Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. The winner of that fight faces Conor McGregor for all the marbles. That's it for this one. Like the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. Peace.